It's your brother Vansilk. So I'm home from chemo. I got carry Lucy with me. This is what I got hanging onto my chest. It's on the inside, the wires to here. Until Monday. Get my skin and everything together. But check this out, man. You know, I be on social media and I be on Tik Toc and all that. So I was on Tik Toc shop, you know, looking at things they have. They be having MASH hip hop t-shirt for $5, $6. So I seen this shirt right here. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It just came today. Shit was like $6 plus $3 shipping. So I just wanted to see what it was about. So I got the shirt. I said, yo, man. They got an R&B and Rakim shirt, Nas. They got all kinds of shirt, EPMD. I'm like, yo, the artists' logos are being used. Did they license any of this stuff to be used? So I sent this to LL. I'm like, yo, I know it's hard to chase, but I know who's the shipper. Because, yo, I'm trying to tell you, on our culture, there's people eating off this, man. And this shirt is nice now. I mean... But I tell you, don't wash it, because it ain't the best. It ain't the best. And see, this is a bad representation. Now, I don't know if Rock the Bells have anything to do with this, but I don't think so, because LL sent me stuff on their shirts is really thick. But when people out here selling stuff and your shirts is weak, it makes the artists, people don't want to buy stuff. It's like buying a bootleg Louis Vuitton bag and things like that. You know, and you know, they got all kind of shirts, man. They got Public Enemy, they got Slick Rick. They just took the album covers and did this. Now we know this happens, but damn, I got my cancer band still on. Can we eat? Can we eat? And let's say this is what's going on. I ain't trying to take up all day because we got too much going on in our culture. I'm losing some of our pioneers. I mean, you had Lord Sears, and I think beatbox dancer beat Danny something. I forgot his name. That passed. And then we lost JDL from the Cold Quest brothers. Then right around here goes Blondie and then Bambaataa. And I'm hearing different things about cancer, and I keep trying to tell y'all, you gotta go and get checked, man. I go, get checked. It messes up my teeth and my skin, but I might have to probably get some veneers or something to cover my teeth because it just makes it bad and yellow. I'll be really, really self-conscious about that. But this LL shirt, man, it's like a comic book, and they got cross colors, Rock the Bells, and all this on there. And somebody making money. Because it took less than 7 days for the shirt to come. And I got the shipper's address to see how many shirts he bootlegging. Because if he the one who doing all the hip-hop, like Slick Rick and all of them, hey, yo, need to have a cease and desist. These artists got their websites selling their own product, and you got people out here on the Tik Toc shopping, doing real fugazi shit. Don't forget the 53rd anniversary of hip-hop is coming up. I gotta get the date and get everything going for the Park Jam. But it is what it is, yo. I've been trying to get some of the brothers in hip-hop. Yo, here's where you could do t-shirt, but nobody wanna push the link, push their shirts. And then they wanna complain later about, oh man, they ain't checking for me. Oh man, they ain't doing this. Oh man, this and that. No, you got to do for yourself. I look at Peso from the Fearless 4, Positive K, and all of them pushing their shirts. You know, DMC, you know, Scorpio, even Janice Wiggin pushing the cowboy shirt. You know what I'm saying? Don't got to get out here and hustle and grind, but there's ways you could do it. You could do drop ship, or you could just, you ordering a bunch of shirts and having them in your hands is the worst way to do it because it's going to be sizes you can't have or colors. So the drop shipment is the best way to do it. Now, if you want to know how can you get hooked up for your shirts from the drop ship to where people order and they go directly to them and you get your commission from your sales from your shirt, let me know. Because I'd rather see y'all have merchandise than sit up here and go and buy 10 XL, 20X, double XL, this and that, and then somebody come out, yo, you got a 4X. But if you did the drop shit, they could order a 4X. They could order a small, large, extra large. But you can still have your own product on hand. But learn to understand people use the internet to order shit. Just like how I was on Tik Toc shop and I ordered this shirt. So it's your brother Vansilk. I'm going to go ahead and have the new Rappermania shirts out that you can order on drop ship. And have Ron Lawrence fix my page and we're going to have shirts. All right? I'm out. So this is Vansilk. I'm back. Van News Now. Also, Common Sense with Vansilk. Check me on Tik Toc, Rumble, and YouTube. But listen, now here's another shirt that was on Tik Toc shop. The Eric B. and Rakim Haven Full album. I think the shirt was like $4.99. It cost like $3 to ship. I got the person who's selling the shirt. Now, listen, I'm in for all free enterprise of people making money, but the culture Vultures is our culture. This logo right here belongs to either the photographer or Eric B. and Rakim or the record label, intellectual properties. But when you got somebody, and this quality of this shirt, let me see, it's a little better than the LL shirt. But again, you know, this is the iron on it. I wouldn't suggest collect it. But what I'm trying to say, I don't have a problem when people make up a hip-hop t-shirt that might, you know, hip-hop forever, you know, hip-hop 1973, 2026, you know, I love hip-hop. You know, that's free speech. You can do what you want. But when you're going to take somebody's logo, when you're going to take somebody's intellectual property, and especially in our culture, and I mean, they doing it to all the artists, but who's going to chase these people? Now, I know from years ago when people was doing shirts and I contact them and I say, listen, please do me a favor. Please stop selling these t-shirts because you have no authority to sell them or to get legal action taken, and they took them down. But we live in such a world today with social media, and, you know, they could be selling these in China. How are we going to stop them? Who got the money? So I'm saying, why haven't we, and I've seen some of you. I know Johnny Wah does his shirts, and, you know, I think Shabak has hers, and then I know Felix Ford with, you know, Peso mainly. I know Lil Debbie gonna have her shirts, and I know Janice Wiggins, Cowboy Sister, have hers. I see other people's shirts. But again, after I'm explaining to you about intellectual properties, like Scorpio makes his shirts. And if you want to get them, you get them from Scorpio. Now, I had gotten with Ron Lawrence about 7 years ago. And we did about 30 Pioneers and Legends shirts, caps, whatever, the year they got in the game. And all everybody had to do was share the link. And I gave them the paperwork with the breakdown of what you earn per shirt. You didn't have to put no money up for the shirts. If they ordered the shirts, it went directly to you. They'd send you an email, boom, 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 boom. Now, nobody want to invest in themselves. Everybody wants something for free. You ain't got to pay for the shirt. Even if you had to pay Ron $50 or $60 to set everything up, you had your own page, your own link. You had your t-shirts, your caps. If you wanted to change, you had 20 colors. You had hoodies, sweats, you know, but everybody wanted. This is a big world when you press that button on the phone. So here's the Eric B. and Rakim shirt. You know, now when I call Hurricane, you know, I think DMC from Run DMC controlled theirs. And, you know, Jalil for Houdini was making One Love t-shirts and all that. And I respect that. But there's a bigger market, you know, and they're abusing us. And we don't understand how to launch our own situation. I'm going to come with you with the idea and show you how to do it. Now, Vinny Fenoy by nature goes and he finds people to do the merchandise. And they put them in big box stores and all that stuff. Ain't none of us in big box stores. A lot of y'all don't even own the rights to some of your original photos from back in the days. They're owned by the photographer that took them back in the day. Now they make money off it every time somebody want to use it the right way. So we're going to figure this out. And hopefully, y'all get the message. I got the message, but now for y'all to get the message. You want to text me, inbox me, and ask me what can you do? Because I got to get with Ron Lawrence and clean up all the shirts that we had underneath the Rappermania collection. And for those who didn't want to push their shirts, like Peter Gunn said, yo, Van, you can make my shirts, man. Go ahead, I ain't got time for it. MC Shan said, "Yo, hey man, make the shirt," because he made a different shirt. But the point is, even with Public Enemy, I made the Enemy of the State shirt. Chuck D said, "Yo, Van, don't go crazy." But I'm just trying to explain. Merchandise and T-shirts is very big. No matter who you are in this business, if you know how to build your base and have people follow you to get your product, and stop overpricing your product. Stop trying to make $25, $30 off a shirt. If a shirt costs you a good quality shirt costs you $7, $8 to manufacture with all the stuff on it, man, it's $25 with the shipping. You know, $20, $30 total. But some of them want to charge $30, $35 for a shirt and then $60, $70 for a hoodie. Come on, man, these are like universal conventional hoodies. Ain't nothing. These ain't hoodies that you went to a manufacturer, had them cut the hoodies and cut a neck logo into the neck. You don't have no specific marks on the hoodie. You know, you don't have no stitch on the shoulder or nothing. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You get rich by quality and quantity. And quantity in loads, not one by one. Okay? Think about it. I'm out.